Hey VC, it's Greena. Want to do a quick video on the finds from yesterday at the record show in Arbutus in Baltimore. Did pretty good. Already uploaded a quick video with Keith showing what he found, and he did real good too. That was a crazy day yesterday. We went to like 2 shops after the show and found some cool stuff. So I thought I'd kind of get into it. I'll show you the metal stuff first and then everything else after that. We're in the background. It's Heavy the World, The Next World. It's pretty cool stuff. I picked this up a couple months back at the record show. So just kind of digging it this morning. Took vacation day today. Too many records to listen to, so just hanging out, kind of listening to records today with the dogs. Empty house. It's great. Alright, I grabbed a couple books at one of the record shops we went to, and this is the Virgin Encyclopedia of 80s Music. It's actually kind of cool. It's like got everything from Madonna to Rat, Poison, and just everything popular in the 80s. King's X, Ice House, Harlequin, Hanoi Rocks. It goes pretty deep actually as I was scanning through it. It's, you know, I love these kind of books, reference books. Just, you know, I leave them laying around and I'm constantly picking them up and looking through them. And another reference book. Oh, sorry, kind of nose itch. Another reference book. There's a million of these, but man, this one looks. I grabbed it because it's not just the Stones and the Beatles and the Kinks, and then a mention of a couple other bands. It's British Beat, 1960 to 1969. I mean, this goes pretty in depth. I mean, there's, you know, nice little things on bands, total bands I've never heard of, and which is cool. I'll be definitely checking this stuff out. But found these used at that one record shop, so grab those. Alright, we get started with the metal. Basically, the guy we've been getting that had the crazy metal collection is kind of done now. He brought the tail end of it, and yeah, we got what we could, and I guess he'll be bringing stuff back that's left over, but I don't think there's much left that either one of us want, but never know. Alright, the stuff out of that collection I think is at the bottom here, but here's some other things found. Pretty Maids, Future World. Love this album, love this cover. Great band. Probably my favorite album from them was that 87. Got a real nice copy of Rock Goddess, Hell Hath No Fury. Great all-female band from England. And can't pass them up when they're $1 or $2. Like a mint copy of first Black and Blue album, and a mint copy of Without Love, or near mint, you know. I don't think they've been played. So I found an Extreme picture disc. I grabbed that. It's kind of cool. I ran into some like $4 stuff. The Rods, Wild Dogs, great album. It's in great shape. It's got one little mark in the cover at the top, but other than that, looks fantastic. And the Rods Live. Got a little bit of a sticker in there before I get that off. And this one's on Combat, the Rods Live. Alright, said I wasn't going to get these because they're just so freaking expensive. But as I told LJ, texted him a picture and was like, I'm weak, I can't help myself, so I grabbed them. But actually I found them at a pretty good price. I see them on the internet for like 50 bucks brand new, and I didn't pay anywhere near that. These are the get it over here. The new Maiden vinyl releases. This is the UK pressing. Gatefold picture disc. Haven't opened this up yet. It will be. So that's self-titled, and I also found the Killers. And as I said, I wasn't going to get these, but because I saw the price on the internet, like looking on Amazon, and they're like 50 bucks or something. It's crazy. And I ran into these at a good price. It's like Iron Maiden. I'm a sucker. I'll go ahead and get them, I guess. So I did. The next thing, another Maiden pickup. I've been trying to get the new stuff from 2000 on vinyl, the ones I'm missing. So this was a little pricey, but I went ahead and grabbed it because you never see it. Edward the Great, Greatest Hits. And I believe it's never been opened. I'm thinking this is how it came. It's got like it's not resealable, but we'll find out. The guy I got it from said it'd never been opened. He'd never opened it, so, and he got it from a distributor. So we'll find out. It's got a little bit of a like a bump here on the bottom corner, but I'm happy, man. It's like you never see these. That's a great addition to the Maiden collection. Alright, and here's the stuff out of the metal collection that the guy's been bringing. Vanadium, Metal Rock. Tyrant, Mean Machine. Love the cover. So in Mausoleum, the Vanadium was on Mausoleum also. It's like the guy that initially put this collection together was a big Mausoleum fan, evidently. Destruction, Eternal Devastation. Saint, Time's End. This is on Pure Metal from '86. If I remember right, these guys were Christian metal. But love the cover. Living Death, Protected from Reality. If I remember right, these guys weren't Christian metal. Just kidding, I think they were thrash. Maybe a little more speed than thrash. This is on GWR 1989. This I've never seen before, and I really dig his vocals. So Graham Bonnet lineup, look cool. It says Cozy Powell on drums, Mick Moody on guitar, and John Lord from Deep Purple on keyboards. So I picked it up and it's like, man, that looks interesting. I really like him. And I flipped it over and saw who the band was, and was like, sold. Gotta hear that. Alright, next, Underdog. I think this was their first release. I have another release by them, Rabies in Town, I think. They're kind of hard rocky, early 80s metal leanings. Some 83. Really happy to find this. Viking Man of Straw. So Metal Blade, Caroline, I think was distributing them. But yeah, it's still a Metal Blade. Great cover. I have their other album. Was missing this. This is a gold stamp promo. And Holland Heavy Metal. It's got Seducer, Sad, and Sad Iron on it. Live in Rorschach, Volume 1. So, I don't know if this was like a Kerrang. This is Headbang Records, number 7. But it's got Reed Kerrang and Arid Shock. So I don't know if Kerrang and Arid Shock had something to do with this label. Or it looks like it's all live, I'm guessing. Definitely be checking this out. I've never seen this before. And last out of that collection was Virus, the sealed copy. It's gold stamp promo. So that's it out of the metal collection. And he was making us deals this time. Like he's giving us 20% off. So you're both loading up. And a couple more from another dealer. DBC, Dead Brain Cells, Universe. This is on Combat from '89. Brash. Found a Voivod picture disc. It's on Combat. Pretty sure it's an original. This is made in England. I think it was Combat. Combat Noise. So I guess Noise released it in England. And I was excited to find this because you never see their stuff on vinyl. It's Manila Road, Out of the Abyss. It's from '88. Very much a cult band. These guys are still going, I think. It's like every once in a while I hear about a new release. Very cool. And last is Warlord video soundtrack. Oh, excuse me. That's not last. There's one more. This Metal Blade. And last, like a near mint, perfect Flotsam and Jetsam, Doomsday for the Deceiver. Couldn't pass that up. It's an upgrade copy. So that's the metal. Let me grab the other stuff here. Alright, here's the rest of it. There's a lot of blind buys in here, and a lot of cool stuff to check out. Can't wait. Alright, first off, man, I've been wanting this. I've seen like, I think Chris showed it, and first time I saw it, and a couple other people, and then I saw Garner show it not long ago. I was like, I gotta get this album. And we walked into Soundgarden down in Baltimore, and there it was on the wall, up real high where I couldn't get to it. I had to get somebody to grab it for me. I was like, give me that, give me that. So, it's Death for the Whole World to See. And it's the first thing when I got home yesterday, I threw it on. I mean, this is great. It's 3 guys from Detroit, early 70s, like 74, 75 maybe, 75. And it's just, it's got that hard rock thing, but it's got that Detroit thing that you can hear that MC5 Stooges kind of thing in there. It's just really freaking good. In the same store, going through the used bins, found this, and I haven't checked this out yet. Death, spiritual, mental, physical. And this looks like it's demos from around that era. It's on Drag City. I guess it's come out in 2011. but we'll be checking this out soon too. Alright, also in Soundgarden, I saw George show this, so I went and grabbed a copy of this. It's new. Turbo Negro, Sexual Harassment. George was saying how much, or how great this was, so definitely be checking this out. Next, also from Soundgarden, I saw this on YouTube. I just put in 70s hard rock, and this popped up, and I checked out a couple tracks and really dug it, and I kind of forgot about it. But I found a reissue. It's Road. Just good hard rock, if I remember right. Say this was a while back. I was checking them out on YouTube. And this has Noel Redding, and it's from 1972. Noel Redding from Hendrix. Alright, this next album, I love the cover, and it's another one of those I found on YouTube. Checked out a couple tracks and really dug. And evidently it was reissued. Octopus. More 70s. If I remember right, early 70s. It's kind of hard rock sight. Not full on hard rock. It says blending melodic guitar driven pop with psychedelia, hard rock, and progressive rock. But that cover is great. So I was very excited. I found that at the show. I was real excited to find that. Next, Felt. Don't know anything about this. Guessing either hard rock or psychedelic, but we'll find out. Found this in a little shop in Baltimore. It's not in the best shape, but the guy put it on for me and was like, yeah, I'll take that. Thunderhead. This is from 75, and it's got a little touch of Southern in it, but it's a couple tracks I heard, it's got some serious hard rock in it too, so definitely digging that. From the same shop, Zerfus. Another reissue psychedelic album, and check this out for a second, and was digging it. It's kind of a blind buy. Omega. This looks really interesting. Guy was telling me it's got a little bit of prog, so no idea. I'm checking that out. And Streetwalkers, Red Card. Somebody showed this. Was it LJ? Looks pretty cool. I have another album by them, so. And I think this is, yeah, this one has Nico on drums, who would go on to be with Maiden. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was LJ. No idea. Blind Buy, Gambler, Love and Other Crimes, Still Sealed. Looks pretty cool. And all these were, fairly cheap. Atlantis. This is 74. Might be a little proggy. And found some upgrade copies. West, Bruce and Lang, Live and Kicking. Trying to leave the 70s bug I got going on. Fanny, Mother's Pride. Didn't know much about these girls. They were an all-female band from the 70s. And before the Runaways and all that. This is 73. The Great Gatsby, Leslie West. Or 70s. The Leslie West Band. Another upgrade, West Bruce and Lang, Why Don't Ya? A copy of this is just totally ragged out. No idea what this is, just looks really cool. Human Sexual Response. It's from 1980 on Passport. And Eat Records, I'm guessing Passport picked them up. They may have issued that themselves to begin with. Had this on CD and grabbed it for like $1. The photos, just 80s, new wavy kind of thing. 1980. I've never ever seen this. I didn't know he ever had any solo albums. Carmine Appice, Rockers. Dude has played with everybody. Never knew he had a solo. Hopefully it's good. Don't know who all's on it. Have to do some research. And last is Fanny, Rock and Roll Survivors. This is 74. This is on the blue label, Casablanca. So that's it. It was really another good show. And man, we were just running around everywhere finding crap in there, just crazy. So I guess that's it. Thanks everybody for watching, and keep digging.